Hello everybody, and we're back with another fantasy giantess, zombie giantess. Alright, yeah, so this one is not a time lapse. I'm just gonna be talking about it pretty much, and you're gonna listen, and hopefully you enjoy me rambling about my, ultimate fantasy fan fiction universe. Yeah. So of course it's gonna draw inspiration from, various fantasy universes, you know, namely Heroes of Might and Magic and Warhammer, where they have a giant creature for every race, every faction, pretty much. Not everyone, but I mean Warcraft does it too. I think yes, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, but definitely Heroes of Might and Magic definitely does that. Warhammer, not all the factions have like a giant, but a lot of them do. Yeah, so of course, the Undead faction has to have an Undead Giant. You already seen her in the previous video, so yeah, I didn't do any time lapse because all I did was just edit the Spearman. I think I showed the Spearman, I don't know, a couple of months ago maybe in some compilation. Yeah, so it was a vampire Spearman, and all I did was just edit them slightly, and yeah, so I to the left you got a skeleton spearman. So yeah, obviously he's the most different one looking one. You got the skull and the hands turned all bony, pretty much. And yeah, instead of just white for the bones, it's like a little off white, a little, I don't know, maybe yellow off white. I don't know how to, but yeah, like when you go to the paint store, there's like a million colors of for everyone, every shade, a million shades for every color. So it's, I don't know, but it's like it's like slightly yellowy white, pretty much. Yeah, because if you look at actual bones, they're not like 100% white. Anyway, why was I talking about that? Anyway, so the next one, this is definitely a zombie because you can see the decaying flesh, the flesh peeling off and bits and pieces off. And yeah, I don't know what the zombie color should be. I know for like DC Solomon Grundy, the zombie Solomon Grundy is gray, and I think yeah, like Warcraft Death Knights, they're also gray. So yeah, but I know in the past I've definitely seen zombies that are green, and yeah, yeah, Frankenstein monster is supposed to be like a zombie, and he's often depicted as green. I think that's where I got the green zombies from. But yeah, zombies. Some of them look like more like humans, and but usually they have I guess gray because it's like a loss of color, loss of flesh because of loss of life. Yeah, and of course there's like not a million, but there's so many types of different undead. So here's another one. Here's a ghoul. At least my twist, my take. All right. Yeah. Uh, Pretty much the same as a zombie. Looks pretty similar, except for there's no decaying flesh. All right. So, I mean, yeah. So basically, when I want to differentiate between the zombies and the ghouls, the main thing is gonna be the zombie has decaying flesh and the ghouls does not. Which means, does that mean this zombie giant is actually a ghoul giant? I don't know. There's no, hard set rules. But yeah, maybe I should have, edited it a little bit, to have some decaying flesh. But yeah, for now, we're just gonna have no decaying flesh. Maybe it's, up top. Yeah, because I don't want to go crazy and have like a ghoul zombie, like a zombie giant and then a ghoul giant, and then like, yeah, that would be complicated maybe. I mean, I was contemplating doing skeleton giant, but drawing all those bones. First of all, I don't know how to draw all those bones for the feet, and second of all, I do not like drawing skeletons because there's so many details with all those bones. All right, so yeah, yeah. So like in terms of the undead, it's like very very basic hierarchy. The ghoul has to, has the flesh intact. I guess he has his like spirit, his soul intact as well. So it's like a more pure form of undead, no decayed flesh. Yeah. So definitely stronger than the zombie and the skeleton. And then the zombie, some of the flesh is starting to rot, and yeah. Probably the zombies will be like, undead, mindless undead, controlled by, the necromancers and the vampires, the liches, whoever summons them, raises them from the dead. That's going to, they're just going to be mindless servants, pretty much. And skeletons is basically, yeah, like, I don't know if is it a downgrade from zombies? I mean, the idea is the zombies, they lose all their flesh and they become a skeleton, alright? Yeah, is that how it works? But also, if you raise the dead and most of their flesh is gone, they become like a skeleton. If they still have their flesh intact, they become a zombie, alright? How do we get ghouls? I guess like it would be like the most potent form of necromancy, where you not only revive their body but you revive their soul as well. So yeah, yeah, kind of like Kingdom Hearts with the nobodies and bodies. I don't know. What was the nobodies and the other ones? But yeah, like the heartless, something like that. Yeah, like where they have the spirits and like the souls become the nobodies and the bodies become the heartless, like I don't know, something like that, right? Yeah. And of course the liches is they're kind of like skeletons, but they still have their soul intact, so it's that kind of confuses things even more. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this rambling. But definitely, so how would I differentiate between a skeleton spearman and like a lich spearman? I don't know, but the lich is mostly like magical anyway. But yeah, yeah, most of the time skeletons are depicted as, warriors. Not too many skeletal mages, but Diablo, they do have skeletal mages, so maybe I want to draw some skeletal mages. Yeah. If I keep the skeletal mages just liches, then that would be pretty easy to differentiate. If not, I might have to change some facial feature, like, I don't know, maybe the color of the eyes and the nose will be green to like show that there's some magical energies inside them or something for the liches. I don't know, but yeah, for now, for the most part, skeleton, zombie, and ghouls, and I mean, yeah, vampires on top, of course, because they're even stronger than ghouls. Yeah. All right, so yeah, pretty long video, me rambling about my undead lore, which of course is just a hodgepodge of other undead lore. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so yeah, these are just skeletons, undead skeletons, and they're fighting alongside the undead giant pretty much. Alright, so yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.